We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all.
All right, come on in and smash that like button. Let everyone know, let YouTube know that maybe they want to share this video with more people. But hey, I mean, it is YouTube after all. Blow this shit up, hit the like button. Yeah, where's the TikTok fam? Sent out the signal, was just live on TikTok for a hot minute. Come on now, beaches. Come on now. Come on over here, make sure you subscribe. It's time to join the Swole fam. Let's do this.
Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep, so I stay walking this day.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Test, testing. Testicles. Welcome, everyone. Oh, there's the nut to the Daily Mother Swole, episode 1815, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustles, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode, and today's episode of the Mancast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you beaches. I'm cramping up. What's going on, fam? Welcome to the show. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. Today is Ask Papa Swolio Live, so we'll intro a couple things and we'll jump right into some Q&A. I know people that were just coming over from TikTok. I was live a couple moments ago, just spreading the word, letting everyone know, because we're doing a ton of questions over there last few videos. And why not invite the TikTok fam over here so they actually see what it's all about? They see the craziness over in the TikTok talk, but there's nothing like some fucking Daily Swole. There's nothing, it's completely different.
He's heating up!
It's completely different. It's a whole nother realm. So today we're taking tons of questions, but we got a couple announcements first. Right below my beard, only like 2 hours left, less than 2 hours for the early bird of the summer's, I know. Well, the early, come on, give me a break. You've had weeks.
Come on, stop whining.
Jesus Christ. It's not going away completely, but you're missing out on the early bird. So 3-month and annual options. Don't miss out on that. Below my beard, swolenormousx.com/summerswole. It's also in the post description down below in the show notes if you're listening to this later, but it might be gone by then. Probably gone by then. We got a couple other announcements. Let's actually check this out. We got 5 years of Swole coming up in just, what do we got here? Like a week? A little less than 2 weeks. I think it's like a week from last night. So 5 years of Swole, and I'll be posting up in the Facebook group how you will submit your clips, and that'll be a private streamed event. So only for the Swole fam. Again, you'll get access to all that with the Summer Swole special. And of course, we'll talk about what we did last night, which was fucking awesome. But that is going down May 8th, and that's a Saturday. So we'll show some clips, a little mashup, and we will cheers and we will enjoy 5 years of making sick fucking gains every day. Fucking 5 years. It's coming up. So we'll have a nice little party. Make sure you check out the other Mancast. If you don't know, the Swolenormous audio experience has been blowing up and doing really well because I've been keeping up with it, which is nice. I've been getting back into that. So another brand new Swolenormous audio experience that dropped today. I don't know if you caught it, but if you did, drop in the comments below. But make sure you subscribe to the other shows. Got Red, White, and Swole, and the Swolenormous Procast. And of course, tomorrow, I'll make sick fucking gains. Tomorrow, Monday, April 26th, 12 noon Eastern time is our accountability meeting. So tomorrow's episode will be private. Again, if you want to get access to that, why wait? Join the Swole fam today, swolenormousx.com/summerswole. So tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, tomorrow's episode will be a private man stream. I know we've been doing Mancast lately, but I think it's time to do a man stream.
Come on, man.
Oh, shut up, Joe. God, always getting in the way. Anyway, let's get into the Q&A. Let's start jumping into it. So you can start dropping your comments down below with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. But first, we have to bust this nut wide open.
Yow.
So cover your nips for
Yow.
the busting of the nut. And put some respect on it, goddamn. Respect. Fumble. Fumble, fumble, fumble. I guess that's my fault. I'm driving Leo to drink. Oh, put the champagne down. I'm driving Leo to drink. He's like, oh my God. I guess he plays he placed a bet that I wasn't going to drop the card. I dropped the card. He lost money and he hits the bottle every time that happens. So get some help, Leo, every fucking day. You don't need to booze every day. It's pretty gross. Pretty fucking gross. All right, fam. So there you have it. Let's get into some questions. You could drop the hashtag GTTFG for a chance to win the Swole card. Obviously, today is a little special event, so the sidebar is different. So anyone, if you're brand new to the Mancast, you gotta drop that hashtag. We give away one every single episode, and we'll send that out to you. So you can have that and hang it on your wall, just like the classic Swole card wall. I am going to be adding a bunch of my Swole cards back up on a segment of this wall in this new office. So that'll be nice, but you could drop your questions down below and we'll move right along. Let's see here. I got some questions from Instagram. If you got any questions live that you want to share, drop in the comments below. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Happy to take a question. We got the first one. What we got, fam? What we got for him?
What's in the box?
The wall's too clean. The wall's too clean. The wall's too clean, Citrine, but I'm also fucking lazy. I brought some cards, the ones that I liked, and I'm like, I was just going to put them all around over here, but I'm like, I don't want to fucking put them. I'd rather sit outside. I'd rather be outside, and I just don't want to do it. I have that post-move kind of emotional, everything's exhausting. I don't want to move that 10 feet to the left. I just don't want to touch or pick up anything except weights. I just don't want to do anything. I shouldn't have stopped. It was the momentum. We're moving. I was doing everything. And then just kind of, hey, this is good. I can execute with this. And then, no, I'm done. Yeah, not going to do it. So enjoy the clean and crisp wall for a while, because I don't know when the fuck I'm going to get to that. Let's see. I want to talk about yesterday. Who was there? Who was there for the Swole After Dark? Who was there last night?
Yeah.
Let's get some fucking gorillas going. You people were crushing it last night.
People.
Crushing it.
What do you mean, you people?
So if you don't know, last night we had the Swole After Dark, and it was fucking fire. We had a bunch of Swole fam members up on the stage, just sharing their experiences. We're just having a big old discussion. We had Mama Swolio tune in, and she was there for like an hour, like the second hour. It was awesome. So that should be available. That should be live already inside Swole TV. So I uploaded it, so it should be posted. You can check it out if you missed it, but it was fire. Let's take a question. First question of the day. And if I miss it, don't spam the chat, but you can always drop it again because I have to scroll through and find them. So let's see here. Smokey, Papa Swolio, I'm currently on a 24+ hour fast. What should I do for meals as of tomorrow and try not to go crazy with the portion and calories? Just ease back into it. I mean, you can have some bone broth. You can just eat a small amount of food. I don't overthink it. I do 36-hour fast like it's nothing. I usually eat later in the day. So it's so easy to fucking fast when you're eating quality foods. So anyone that asks me, what do you think about intermittent fasting? I think it's great not to stuff your fucking face all day. I think it's fantastic. I think more people should not stuff their face all day. But if you're eating higher fats and proteins and you're getting quality foods, I eat in the evening. Let's say tonight, what's today, Sunday? Let's say I ate tonight, which I will. And then I just don't eat tomorrow. And then I eat on Tuesday. I don't eat during the day anyway. So going through the morning and afternoon without food, standard. I'm skipping one little meal or one time period of eating in the evening. And then the next day I can eat in the afternoon or evening, and it's a straight up 36 or so hour fast. It's really simple. Just start eating again. You can maybe keep the portions a little bit lower. It's not complicated. If you're doing super long periods of fasting, then you might want to look into that more and start easing back into it. But just doing a 24, it's like I usually just fucking go smash. I usually eat right after. I just jump right back into it. I don't think that much. It never came up as an issue. I never felt bad based on what I eat afterwards. Let's see. I'm just highlighting a couple questions so I can go back to them. Let me see here. Apparently now I can highlight questions and add them to like a little favorites list so I can catch up on a couple here. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Love the Swole After Dark. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we're doing it through Podbean. It was fire. We went hard as fuck. Damn straight we did. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's get some comments. So you keep on dropping your questions down below. Let's take this one from Matt Paka. Matt Paka to the main stage. All right. Everyone, round of applause for Matt. Welcome, Matt. How you doing, Matt? All right. You could drop your thoughts about fasting in the comments below, but man, that's definitely overblown. Overstressed, over talked about. It's so fundamental. It's so basic. No one thought about fasting for thousands and thousands of years. You know why? Because it was called daily life. Oh, you don't have food? Oh, I guess you have to go hunt something then. It's like that was it. Humans just went to get food. That's what you did every day. You ate today, cool. You're going hunting tomorrow, the next day. It's just what you did. It was something that was always a necessity to go get more. You didn't have a fridge. Holy fuck, are we privileged? People are huge pussies today. Super fucking privileged. I'm not saying I'm not different, but man, we have it so goddamn easy. That's why we need to create some more friction in our lives. We have to create challenges. That's why training, I'm going to go on a rant. That's why training, sorry, Matt, hold on a second. That's why training is so important. That's why pushing yourself and challenging yourself is so important, because we're supposed to be challenged all the time. We don't have that. So we look to these virtue signaling, snowflake, fucking social justice bullshit, warrior garbage, this woke nonsense. People just funnel their fucking fat aggression into these stupid virtue signaling, nonsensical tropes. It's ridiculous. It's fucking insane. I'm just saying all sorts of shit. I'm on fire. I'm on fucking fire. It's today, isn't it? It's today, isn't it?
He's on fire.
Yeah, we're just, I was heating up already. We're just fresh into this. We're fresh into this. I'm fucking ready. I'm ready to fucking go. All right, Matt, we're back. Matt Parker asks, what does my friend do about chicken calves? He's weak, man. They're terrible. Boo, that's fucking terrible. Oh, some chicken calves. My favorite's donkey calf raises. I'm barefoot all the time. I love going onto my tippy toes, ballet style, fucking getting deep into those seated calf raises, body weight. I got some awesome calf content coming for the Swole fam. There's be some fire shit. But donkey calf raises are legit. Frequency. For me, it's frequency, volume, and resistance. It's just more. That's the name of the game. It's slowly progressing to more weight, more reps, more volume, more frequent, any of that. And things, look, some people like training calves once a week. For me, it's like 5 to 7 days a week. Every time I'm training, I'm usually doing calves. It's all the time. at least 4 to 5 days a week for me. And they will grow, but you have to be relentless. These are muscles that have evolved to be very, very, very efficient, which is why you can walk for miles and miles and miles. There you go. That was nice. That was nice. I see you, baby. I see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So imagine if the lever system, imagine if the lever system and the calf complex, imagine if that was just like your bicep. You wouldn't be able to take one step. You'd be maxing out because you can't curl your own body weight, or most people can't. So that's all I have to say about that, Janae. Let's get into another fucking question.
My name's Forrest Gump.
You're not Forrest Gump, the person that asked the question, but I just like to hit the soundboard. Matt Coles asks, my ginger buddy is active. Ginger buddy? But can't stop eating cake, muffins, and pie. Any advice for him? What do you mean? Advice for, was he trying to lose weight or do something? But he can't stop eating cake, muffins, and pie. Any advice? He's addicted to food. He needs to learn about how food is actually affecting his body. You could be active. You could even be lean. If you're eating that garbage, you're causing stress on the body. As a human being, I don't care who you are. It's just a fact. You're consuming garbage fucking foods. It just is what it is. Thank you for the super chat. I'll be getting to your question promptly. We got one more person in front of you. I got a bunch of other questions, and I am highlighting them. This is kind of a new, a cool feature, so that way I can get them in order. And there we go. I don't have to scroll through and try to find them later. So doing the best that I can. All right. Oh, it automatically moves the super chat up in the list. All right. Adam Neiman, thank you for the super chat. Hey buddy, I like your videos a lot. Why, thank you, buddy. I am 500 pounds and trying to lose weight. I got this big because of depression. Well, actually I have a video I just recorded about depression and mental health, and actually been doing that on TikTok. Just be careful of that. Be careful of, look, I'm glad you're here. You're in the right place, and do not take this personally. I just think saying you got this big because of depression, you're blaming depression, probably lifestyle habits, maybe some genetics, maybe, but usually habits that led you to be 500 pounds, led you to having mental challenges like depression or suffering from low mood or all these different imbalances and endocrine disruptors. And then, it's like a vicious cycle. So in other words, you've learned the hard way that mind and body are interconnected and they cannot be teased out. Like, these are things that everything is connected. Everything you do, your entire environment. So Adam, I would recommend to get started. I'm assuming that's a question like, hey, where do I start? Because you said you're 500 and trying to lose weight. That's fantastic. I recommend the number one place you should start that I could recommend is to download the 7 pillars. And you can go to swolenormousx.com, just swolenormousx.com. Right there at the top in a big red bar, you will see the 7 pillars of Swolenormous. You could download that. It's just the first step. There's other links on my TikTok. There's other links on swolenormousx.com/links. There's free classes. There's information on the elimination diet. You can check out the blog there as well, Adam. There's articles on the elimination diet that give you a heads up on, how to approach this and how food can be affecting your body. So it's all there. That's what I can say, because it's not just nutrition. It's not just your community. It's not just training. We have all of them here. So I'll put them on the right side of your screen. All those aspects of your life. So anyone that's anyone that's overweight, anyone that's obese, anyone that's thinks that you're just going to cut calories a little bit. How many calories should I eat? Calories in, calories out. That's a load of shit. That's simplifying things way too much. Not when all your body systems are failing, essentially. Not when your metabolic health is in the gutter. Not when your endocrine system is not functioning. Not when you have low levels of inflammation or moderate or high levels of inflammation. Not when, like, chronic stress, cortisol levels through the roof. You're, covering yourself with just toxins in your bath water, in your showering, in your personal products, with your Axe body sprays, and just everything in your environment. We are completely juxtaposed from how we've evolved, and we're paying the price for it. That's why people are having so many issues. Until some people, obviously, people that are more resilient, that don't get cancer, that don't have all these issues, and it's natural selection, and people that can handle these toxins that are less affected will have kids that are less affected. And, slowly over thousands of years, the human species will evolve to these new toxins, unless an asteroid, or a comet, something fucking takes us out. Anyway, that was a nice little rant here. That was nice. But Adam, check out the 7 pillars.
Yeah.
Best place to start. You're at ground zero. You took the first step. You're here. You could be watching anything, so I appreciate your attention. So you could be watching Netflix, but instead you're watching the fucking Daily Swole, making some fucking gains. Falcon, where you at? Damn straight. Make sure you went to the fucking gym today. What'd you smash? Drop in the comments below. And of course, if you got a question, drop in the comments below. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. We got a bunch up in that are lined up here. So if you want to get on that waiting list for the next question, you could drop in the comments. That being said, hashtag GTTFG. What'd you smash today? All right, what we got here? Matthew Relay. Papa Swolio. Now that you have your own swole pad, you going to get some chickens to get your eggs? No, not right now. I have no desire to take care of chickens. It's not, they don't take care of themselves. Unlikely. Possible. I haven't thought about that yet. I'm not sure if there's any restrictions with that. I haven't completely thought about that yet, but it's always a possibility. I would love to. I really would love to. But I ain't got no time for that shit right now. Vaden, Papa Swolio, have you heard of Bone Frog? The Navy SEAL obstacle course. I've actually never, for all the stuff I've listened to about Navy SEALs, and I've never heard of Bone Frog. It's a pretty cool name though. Sounds uncomfortable. Bone Frog. What does that mean? Ricardo. Papa Swolio, tomorrow morning I'm doing my first go at push ignite. If bulking is the goal, should I drop the amount of reps and up the weight, or just follow the recommended? Well, bulking is going to come down to your nutrition. If you're eating in a surplus, you're going to gain some weight. And yeah, you can drop the reps if you want to. You can keep the rep range a little more moderate. But if you're doing supersets, I mean, it's usually the rest and recovery, the intensity and the duration of the exercise. So if you're doing a lot of short rest, you might be lifting weights with short rest, but your body is really going to be a little bit more slow twitch, a little bit more aerobic in your training and your execution. Plus the overload won't be as high. So if you're doing a lot of just lifting circuit training, it's not ideal for bulking, but it's going to come down to your eating. It doesn't matter how heavy you lift. If you're not eating and fueling and recovering properly to, again, pillar number 4, but if you're not doing that properly, you're not going to bulk up anyway. So people don't think that the reps is what's going to build the muscle. It's like, cool, you can lift heavy and do good reps. Cool. Are you eating properly every fucking day for weeks and weeks and months, right? That's what's going to get people bulked up. Are you recovering enough? Are you hydrating? Are you consistent? I mean, think about that. Your life literally has to revolve around these types of executions, your fitness, because you can't have just fucking days off all the time, taking off, slacking, getting back in the gym after 2 weeks. No wonder people don't get results. They are put in zero fucking effort, minimum effort. Just because people do that for everything else. They go to their job that they hate and they put in minimum effort and they still get paid the same. Wow. Imagine all that energy that you use trying to, shave time off your work and watch Netflix or something on your breaks or in between while you're at work, kind of being on Facebook or watching the Daily Swole while you're at work. Imagine funneling all that energy into something that you're really passionate about. That's why people that start their own shit can be very successful, because all your energy is going into something that you enjoy. So you enjoy spending all the time that you're putting into it. But anyway, people expect amazing results by putting in bullshit effort. Nope. You're not a waitress at a restaurant. You don't just go through the motions. You have to fucking organize your life around it, which is why most people don't get results. But once you actually structure your life around that with that priority, it doesn't mean you have less time for other things. It just means that your priorities, you just feel better. You have more energy. You want to do more things. All right, Christine, Papa Swolio, I lost almost 100 pounds. Oh my God, look at that.
Wow.
But by eating only 600 calories a day. Where's my fart button? Yeah, that's definitely not good. That's starvation. I'm ready to increase my calorie intake, but I'm lost. Any advice on how to start? I mean, just you increase it. I'm 5'3" and 125 pounds for reference. How long you been eating 600 calories? Was this orchestrated by a doctor? Were you monitored? Because that's a garbage amount of food. That's not healthy. I was going to say right there, that's not safe. You'll lose a lot of water. You'll be chronically dehydrated. Your body's going to be stressed to shit. So expect to gain some weight. You're barely eating any food. I would look into my content on the elimination diet. Check it out, swolenormousx.com/links. And you can check out the blog, the elimination diet, actually customizing your nutrition, eating properly. It's not about cutting your calories first off. It's about food quality. So it's very important to understand your environment and how food affects your body. There's no reason you have to go so low in calories to lose weight. I'm not sure what you were doing before, Christine. So you can mention in the comments, actually, like what you were eating before you started to lose weight. What was your nutrition like? You could drop that in the comments. Wheelies. I know you joke and say vegan tears, but what do you actually drink in those cups? Vegan tears.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Damn straight. Coffee, water, and vegan tears. Milford Cubicle. Ah, everyone, we have Milford Cubicle here.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Very nice. Welcome to the show. Got the soundboard ready for you. All right, Papa Swolio, how do I start going sugar-free? By not eating sugar.
Matt Damon.
I'm just busting chops, but it's fucking true. It's fucking true.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Sugar-free, you need to understand that your body currently is dependent on carbohydrates. So you need to shift to a more fat adapted input. Your body needs to shift into using fats for energy primarily. And that takes some time, but all you need to do is increase your healthy fats. Personally, my favorite fats, I avoid vegetable oils completely. I love saturated fats. So grass-fed beef, things like bone broth doesn't really have fat. Yeah, I guess you can. But you can eat things like, it depends on how they work for you. Avocados, coconut oil can be effective. Grass-fed butter, ghee, tallow. So, whole pastured eggs. So get those healthy fats. And if you're eating quality foods and you're getting healthy proteins and fats, your cravings for sugar will decrease. Also hydrating plenty, sleeping regularly, cutting out blue light, not staying up super late, not eating late at night. A lot of times when people are chronically dehydrated and or exhausted, you'll get sugar cravings because your body wants a boost of energy, which is why a lot of people, 10, 11 o'clock at night, not only are you associating watching TV or something with eating garbage. So that's a negative. That's a habit that's hard to break, eating something while you're watching TV, mindless eating. So you associate watching something with eating garbage food, which makes you crave it because association. And also, if you're up late, you're exhausted. Your body's like, hey, you need a boost of energy. So you crave some sugar, or you're dehydrated. Usually people are both. So your body, when you're thirsty, usually you want something like sugar or fruit or something. You'll eat like 10 fucking apples, but you really just needed a liter of water. So drink some water. And also there's, if you listen to Joe Rogan's podcast recently, 1618, talking about the phthalates and environmental toxins that are endocrine disruptors that are tearing people up, fragrances, household cleaners, lotions, shampoos, conditioners, all that stuff. Also, where was I going with this? Also TV. Watching TV has shown to tank men's testosterone and stuff. So they talk about it in the podcast. So yeah, stop staring at fucking screens all day. Get outside, get some sun. Stop eating shit food. Understand how food actually affects your body. All right, Persephone, Ananda, Papa Swole, I'm on psych meds and a few others. How should I do a fast? I would like to do the fasting because apparently it can help with insulin resistance. Well, yeah, insulin resistance is a major problem. It's a huge foundation for almost all diseases. Same thing why they're calling Alzheimer's and Parkinson's type 3 and type 4 diabetes. They're finding that insulin resistance goes a long way, and vegetable oils, seed oils, and also processed sugars and carbs lead to that and cause that because it's not natural. It's not found in nature. So you're asking me you're on psych meds and other meds. Because you're mentioning medication, you got to go ask your doctor, your psychiatrist. So, I don't know what meds you're taking. That's vague. And there's thousands of medications. So each one's going to have its own side effects and issues and contraindications. So just because you mentioned that, it's irresponsible for me to say, oh, this is how you go do a fast. How I do a fast, I don't fucking eat. I don't eat. I'm not doing 7-day fasts or things like that. You don't have to go crazy like that. Just stop eating so often. That's what I do. So people ask me, how do I do a fast? For me, I just don't eat. I don't eat. I don't eat until I eat again. And when I eat food, the same food. I don't overcomplicate it. So I don't do super extended fasting for 24 or 36 when I do it. So happy to answer the question, but just to make sure that there aren't any complications with what you're taking. You never know. Let's see here. We got some other questions. We got the questions. Dad has got answers. Let's see here. Oh, thank you so much for should we call them like stupid chats? Thank you, Christine, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Christine, another one. I ate only fast food before I started dieting. Oh, well, I'm going back. I'm going to check out more of your stuff. Thanks so much. Oh, you're welcome. So you unnecessarily cut your calories to an extreme extent. Like an extreme extent. Like only eating fast food. So here's a perfect example. So Christine's results, this is why people see results when they go vegan, when they go paleo, when they go carnivore, when they go keto. Because if you go from eating fast food only to anything else, and Christine, you could have gone on a cardboard diet and you would have lost weight. So you're going from eating complete shit and garbage, any nutrition plan would have worked. Like any kind of structure and any kind of pattern that wasn't that garbage. So I'm not going to go into all the reasons why fast food is bad. They're not necessary to know. Just don't eat that stuff. But you could have easily done anything, which is why people get diehard, like, oh, vegan worked. I lost all this weight. Yeah, you're going to lose weight by not eating garbage. It could have been anything, pretty much anything. So that being said, 600 calories is really scary. It's that's a scary low number. Really the minimum. And when people say the minimum, you see this in textbooks and stuff. 1,200 calories, the minimum for an adult female. Yo, ladies, Swole fam ladies, who here eats 1,200 fucking calories a day? If you're training, you're an active person, that is fucking nothing. That is nothing. The 2,000 calories a day, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. If you're more active, you need more calories. If you have more lean mass, you need more calories. Everyone's different. The reason why a lot of people don't get results when they do calorie restriction is because they're doing calorie restriction with garbage foods that are still causing them inflammation. They're not changing any other their lifestyle habits. They're still surrounding themselves with tons of environmental toxins. And yeah, your body is not functioning properly. So it doesn't work. Well, I'm eating 1,800 calories a day and I can't seem to lose weight. I'm eating chicken and broccoli 3 meals a day. It's because you're getting no fucking nutrition. Chicken, rice, and broccoli. Good God. Talk about the misery diet with no nutrition. I know that's like the standard bodybuilding garbage diet. There's nothing of value that. Chicken, white rice, and broccoli, fucking punch me in the taint. Punch me in the fucking taint.
Matt Damon.
Just kick me in the dick before I enjoy that plate of fucking sadness and despair. All right, I'm just raging. Fucking lean ass beef. Give me some fat. Give me the fat. You can eat the protein. Just give me the fucking fat on the sides. Oh my God.
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
Feel like a fucking Jabba the Hutt. Just got excited. Got a steak on the counter. I'm gonna fucking smash. All right. So hope that helped, Christine. Check out the 7 Pillars ebook as well, swolenormousx.com. And I'm just going to say it right here because I've been mentioning it earlier. It's 10 o'clock. If you're interested, you or anyone else, oh my God, do I have this? If you or anyone else is interested in joining the Swole fam, the early bird special for the summer Swole is going on right now. So the early bird ends in 2 hours. So there'll be a price increase, but so you can still join tomorrow, the next day. Summer Swole's not going anywhere yet. It'll be wrapping up in another week or so. But the early bird best prices of the special going on right now, swolenormousx.com/summerswole, and you can get unlimited access there if you's all interested. Anyone watching, listening, now's the time to fucking take control of your goddamn motherfucking life. Elise, how we doing? Papa Swolio, what are some of the best anti-inflammatory foods in your opinion? I'm trying to recover from the gym as quickly and naturally as possible. Thank you for your honest and helpful videos. You're very welcome. Thank you for the comment. And thank you for the good question. Some of the best anti-inflammatory... Anytime there's the word best is like I just know, okay. So I just know what I consume. Now, here's the thing. It's not so much, I want to just shift the question a little bit, frame it differently. And it should answer your question because of this reframing. You might not even have a question to ask if you think about it differently. It's not so much that you're looking for an anti-inflammatory food. It's that you are avoiding and eliminating inflammatory foods. So when I look at my nutrition, so when people ask me, Papa Soy, do you ever do a cheat meal? I get this all the time. Like, what are your thoughts on cheat meals? I think it's a shitty, weak mentality that offloads personal responsibility, that makes an excuse. You have a built-in excuse every fucking week, or, once a week, twice a week, pretty much at your disposal. So you already have cracks in your foundation, which is, very, very suboptimal. Not to mention, I have no desire for cheat meals. I have the foods that I eat. It's just blinders on. You have different filters. So if you put on sunglasses when you go outside, it filters out some of the rays. It's darker. You don't get all the different, lights and refractions. If I put on these blue light blocking glasses over here, it's going to block out blue light. It's going to block out certain wavelengths and such and such. So your lens, how you look at things, and why you think horses at a race, trust me, at least I'm going to bring this around so it makes more sense. If you are a racing horse, you have those blinders on. So you don't see all the nonsense. You don't see the other horses. You don't see the crowd. All you see is straight, and you fucking run. And the jockey's whipping you. You're like, I'm fucking getting to that oat bag. So that blinders on, the world is your oyster. You can eat all of that stuff, but you have a smaller window. And it's really not a smaller window as a glass is half empty. It's a glass half full approach. It's actually liberating because most of what's in your environment is noise. This is for everyone. Most of what's around you is noise, whether it's nutrition, whether it's social media, whether it's friends, family, it's news. Most of it's bullshit. Does it really matter, what Joe Biden did yesterday? Like, it might matter. Is it going to be knocking on your doorstep? I mean, that's all relative. Like, how much does, as much as it could be stupid, as much as it could affect your kids, as much as it could affect you in 20 years, how much of what's happening day to day is affecting you right now in the immediate? Social media will tell you otherwise. They'll put whatever they want you to be stressed out about to keep you engaged with their ad platforms. They can sell you more ads and blah, blah. The vicious cycle continues. So what is actually affecting you day to day? And the rest is just fucking noise. So what can you control, Elise? What can you control? I would recommend doing an elimination diet, because the answer to your question is customizing your nutrition and learning how the foods in your environment affect you. And I want the Swole fam that has done, or anyone watching that has done an elimination diet, drop in the comments below what this experience of doing an elimination diet has done for you. What has it done for you? What have you learned? Because it's one thing for someone else. It's one thing for someone else to tell you, don't eat that. It's bad for you. Oh, if you eat that, it might cause leaky gut and negative effects in your small intestine and cause gaps and leakage and inflammatory reactions. It's one thing for you to read that online, or for you to hear a podcast of mine and I say that, or you read it in a blog or something, or an Instagram post or a TikTok or something. But to feel of like, ooh, you eat a certain thing and you're fuck, and your stomach hurts, or you have really massive cramping or nasty acid reflux. Like, it happens to me. I still get it. I eat certain things. I eat certain things in a certain way, in a certain manner, that it's optimal for me. And if I stray from that, I fucking notice it. I notice it. And anyone that does an elimination diet that really sticks to the foods that work best for them, they'll notice it too. But when you experience and you actually understand, oh shit, I was sweating and shivering and had nightmares all night. Well, maybe I'm allergic to nightshades because I had 3 tomatoes on my whatever I ate. It could be, I said this the other day, I was getting a lot of gas and indigestion from having eggs. I love eggs, pastured eggs, over easy. But when I scramble them, no problems. Okay, so maybe my body was having issues just digesting something in, the yolks, or, maybe just sometimes you have to cook things a little bit. Sometimes it's better if you have them more uncooked. Sometimes things can be more bioavailable when you heat them up a little bit. Sometimes you need to pressure cook things if you really like certain types of legumes and you want to minimize the impact of lectins. You want to pressure cook them and make sure you're damaging those inflammatory proteins and whatnot that might cause you problems if you prepare them differently. So once you experience that firsthand, like, you don't want to cheat. I don't want to fucking cheat because I don't want to feel like crap. I don't want to have diarrhea and bloating and joint pain or a migraine or stiffness. Why would I want to feel like that? Why would I want to feel like that? Why would I want to just have bloating because I ate garbage food? Oh man, I had this pizza. Look at me. I'm so bloated. That's not normal. That's you having an inflammatory reaction in your gut. Your body's saying, why the fuck did you feed me this processed trash? Oh, but it's pizza. I love pizza. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Heroin addicts love heroin too, but it's not a popular opinion to look at it like that. I look at it as dealers everywhere. These are marketers, restaurants. They want your money. They're giving you a product that people fucking love, that they keep on coming back for. Oh, but it tastes so good. No shit. Just saying, no shit. Oh, it tastes good? Wow. Oh, shocker. It tastes good. How are they going to make money if it tastes like shit? What do you think is going on here? What do you think is going on here? It's a fucking business. It's capitalism, motherfuckers. Get with the program. Get with the program. Human beings are just taught in school to be drones. Not ask questions, just answer. Hey, when we tell you something, this is correct, you answer it so you get a good grade. Okay, daddy. They spit you a fucking test or a multiple choice. They tell you what to answer. You answer, you get a pat on the head, and you go work in a factory. So when they tell you this is good for you, eat this. Okay. Eat this. It's good for you. Okay. Inject this. It's good for you. Okay.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Facts on facts. Just saying. People are stupid. People are fallible. But people also have short memories, don't they? History repeats itself. Elise, thank you so much. All the way from the UK. Thank you. That really helped and give me a better outlook. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. All right, let's move right along, motherfuckers. Let's see. Got some more questions, so I did see a couple that I do want to get to. We got a bunch of good ones to get through. We're just getting warmed up. We are just getting warmed up.
He's heating up!
Indeed. All right, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. 100 calories. Let me take away some of these previous questions. Let's see here. Christine, let's see here. Okay. All right. Persephone, I don't quite understand what insulin resistance is or how to cure or fix it. Are there any people or sites that can explain it in a simplistic way? Google, yeah, but I'm not sure where to start with learning about it. Okay, well, your body, let's just give a little rundown because it's actually pretty interesting. And hopefully I don't get anything incorrect, but that's an easy Google away. I don't think people have, I don't think they've canceled insulin resistance yet. I don't think they've canceled metabolic dysfunction yet. They're trying to, but what happens is when your body digests food, your body actually absorbs nutrition through the small intestine. So when there's the presence, when blood sugar increases, when your body is processing glucose, insulin essentially is secreted by the pancreas, which is an organ. So the pancreas will secrete insulin with the trigger that, blood glucose levels are increasing. So your body essentially says, hey, pancreas. Pancreas gets the message, hey, blood levels of sugar are up. Okay, boss. Think about like the 20s or like the old Little Rascals, like, okay, boss. Old Laurel and Hardy. And the pancreas will release insulin. So insulin's essentially a taxi. So insulin picks up the glucose and is like, hey, where you going? Hey, I'm going to the biceps. Papa Swolio's got a hell of a fucking arm day. Oh, I hear ya. What's new? How those Yanks doing today? The fucking bums. Just turned into like a New York, Brooklyn cab driver. So where was I? So insulin will take the glucose molecule and shuttle it to the biceps or to the liver for storage and package it and, put it together, store it as muscle glycogen. Glycogen is just a combination, like a cluster of glucose molecules. So insulin resistance is essentially when there's too much blood sugar, right? When you're eating garbage all the time, when blood sugar levels are high all the time, your pancreas essentially just gets, this is very simplification, but it just gets exhausted. It gets fucking blown out. These signals just become background noise. So the pancreas is releasing insulin. You're drinking soda, you're drinking Coke, you're eating McDonald's, you're eating Burger King and Taco Bell and fucking Skittles and Funyuns and all this crap. And your body is just pumping out insulin. And your muscles, your liver, everyone's like, we got fucking nothing. We have nowhere, we're not using anything. You're sitting on your ass watching Netflix and your body's like, all this insulin is released. It's like a backup. You ever go to Union Station or New York City, you go to any kind of train station, or you ever go to any like airport and you have a line of taxis outside, just fucking tons of taxis and Uber just go around the fucking block. Yeah, they're just backed up. So the taxis, the insulin is picking up all this sugar, has nowhere to take it. And all the different organs are like pretty much annoyed with insulin because insulin keeps on trying to bring the sugar in around to the muscles and liver. And they're like, you know what? Fuck you. We're done. And eventually your body just, it's essentially your body losing the ability to interact with insulin resistance. So you have all this blood sugar, elevation, all this sugar getting into the bloodstream, and your body's not using it. There's nowhere for it to go. You don't need that much. It's not necessary. Your body can actually create glucose via different methods. Your body can create glucose via gluconeogenesis. So your body can actually take and break down proteins and amino acids and actually build glucose at a low level, like 5 or 10% of your energy. But it's a possibility. It's not ideal. Otherwise, your body will use blood ketones, which is very ideal. That's a higher fat adapted diet. Doesn't mean that you can't consume sugar, but if you do so in lower quantities, your body can release insulin, store it, utilize it for energy, use it functionally. But if your blood levels are chronically high and you're sucking down sugar and there's so much insulin and so much blood, eventually the rest of your body says, you know what, insulin, we're done. It just gets annoyed. Think of it as just getting annoyed because there's so much insulin present because you're just fucking eating all the candy, all the sugar. And your body says, fuck you. We don't want to see you anymore. And insulin just gets the finger. And then blood sugar levels stay high and elevated. Then you get you're a pre-diabetic, you're a diabetic, you have blood sugar levels. So then you have to watch your sugar and not eat sugar and be careful and blah, blah, blah. You did it to yourself. How's that sound? Is that a good explanation? Pretty good? Not bad? Not bad? Of course, I can just give myself an applause. So for those of you who listen to the podcast, I did well, apparently, according to the fake cheers. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed that. Where were we? Where was I? I blacked out. Where am I? I blacked out.
Don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
All right, here we go. I gotta get this other camera going. I missed my black and white angle. All right, hashtag GTTFG for a chance to go to the fucking gym. A chance to win today's Swole card. We'll give that away at the end of today's episode. We're on fire, taking a lot of questions.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
Doing pretty good. Okay. All right. Well, the good news is if that was confusing, you can always replay and listen to it again. All right, we did bone frog. We talked about the vegan tears are delicious, really salty, but absolutely delicious. That slimming geek, the same person, the same avatar, Milford Cubicle. Are you just changing? Are you just changing your avatar or your name? All right, I'll take it again. I see what you're doing here. Papa Swolio, where should I start if I wanted to cut sugar from my... Yeah, it's the same question. We talked about that. All right, thank you very much. Let's see. Deandra, Papa Swolio, how is a fat-adapted diet different from keto? Well, keto is technically, and I'm not a keto expert in the sense that, all the different nuances, and I don't go super deep into like specifically keto. I think keto is great for people that want to lose a lot of weight, but temporary. I don't think it's necessarily ideal for super long term, but you go in and out of ketosis, which I think is totally fine. Keto is usually less than 50 grams of net carbs per day. So you can't eat too much protein. This is very, very, very high fat. Very high fat. Because like I mentioned, your body will convert amino acids to sugar. So if you eat too much protein on a keto diet, you'll convert too much sugar and it can potentially kick you out of ketosis. So in other words, being fat adapted just means that you can shift back and forth. When you consume carbohydrates, your body is able and adapted to consume and process those carbohydrates. You have a little bit of fruit, a little raw honey, some dates. You have a little bit, okay, boom, you have a sweet potato. Cool, you can have that. But most of the time you're consuming higher fat and more, moderate high protein. So you're getting most of your energy. Your body is adapted as a fuel source. Your body will use whatever fuel you consume for energy. It makes sense, right? Your body has the ability. There are 3 macronutrients. There are 3 macronutrients. And the reason why there are 3 macronutrients, a macronutrient is something that your body can get energy from, extract energy. And a calorie, so capital C calorie is the same as a kilocalorie. It's really 1,000 calories, lowercase c. If you really want to feel, knowledgeable, you can sling that around. So when you talk about calories and you say capital C, it's the same as kcal, which is kilocalorie. So what, let's see, a calorie is the amount of energy required to raise a gram of water, the temperature of a gram of water, 1 degrees centigrade or some shit. I never look it up to confirm. This is something you teach you in school that just doesn't, who fucking cares? But that's technically what calorie is. So in other words, it's the energy needed to add to a system to raise the temperature. It's just energy. It's just energy. So your body will utilize, it has the ability to extract energy and create calories from protein, fat, and carbohydrates, which is great. So it allows the human body to shift and to adapt based on the substrates, based on the macros that you're exposed to. So if you're in an environment when you're only eating really mostly fat, guess what? Your body will adapt to consuming and utilizing fat for energy. Why? Because that's the energy source that's available. If you buy a Porsche, you can't go putting in unleaded because you feel like it. Because, hey, well, I'm in an area where I'm just going to put in 87. It's going to fuck up your engine, right? You can't put diesel and vice versa. You're going to fuck up engines if you start mixing octanes. So your body has the ability to switch through different octanes very dynamically, which is essential for our survival, which is why we're here today. So fat adapted just gives your body the ability, and you're training your body. You're getting your body more efficient at utilizing fat primarily, and also being able to dip into carbohydrates and using both resources for optimal performance and health. So that's personally how I like to. I eat fruit. Like today, I haven't had any protein or fat today. I'll have some bone broth. I'll have a steak after this. I trained hard and I had, a bunch of raw honey and I had a couple clementines afterwards. And after this, I'm going to go eat some fat. I'm not going to have a ton of sugar after this because at night you want to give your pancreas a break. It's not ideal to be pumping out tons of insulin and processing all these sugars before bed. There's no need to. Now, some people that have sleeping issues might benefit from like a tablespoon of raw honey or something before bed if you have issues sleeping, but also magnesium supplementation. People are chronically low on magnesium. I'm kind of rambling, but your body will adapt to the energy source that's available. Is it just me, or is today's Ask Papa Swolio fucking fire? Let's give everyone that's watching, let's give everyone a nice pat on the back. Today's episode is pretty fucking fire. And you all know some days it's dookie. We get some shit fucking questions, so it's pretty fire. Do you eat honey from the jar? Yes, I do. Yes, I just scoop it the fuck out and I put it in my motherfucking mouth.
He's heating up.
Oh, Falcon. Hello. Yes. Hello. Fucking crazy animal. All right. Let's see here. Kashina, Papa Swolio, can pork like tenderloin be incorporated as long as it's heritage bred and I have no issues with it? That was nice. What's the rating on that? That's a solid, I would say 7.5, 8. That was solid.
If you can't be at least mildly interesting, then shut the hell up.
Always good advice. I don't consume pork aside from the bacon, but I wouldn't see why it'd be a problem. I mean, if it's a quality, healthy animal, then it's a whole different discussion. So, if you're getting a quality source that is clean and you feel great on it, then I don't see there's anything wrong with it. Just make sure you're cooking it properly, and maybe the foundation of what you are, what you're consuming. So bacon, for example, that's not like the heart of what I consume, even though I eat it frequently. It's mostly grass-fed beef and organ meats and such. So yeah, I don't see a problem with it. Healthy animals is a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. If you're getting quality sourced food, it's different. Everyone's demonizing red meat for all the years. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Nonsense. Smokey, how was eating beef liver raw? It's delicious. Is it any different when cooked? I personally feel like it would have less nutrient value and, more chewing, more time. And I just like swallowing it, chewing it raw a little bit, swallowing it, boom, one and done. Thinking about eating it raw because I'm a fucking savage. Yeah, you are. Again, I'm not, I take videos of it because it gets clicks and people are like, oh my God, it gets people interested in the organ meats. Like, I mean, I do it for me. I do it anyway. I don't care if I do it, if TikTok or YouTube, whatever didn't exist, I would still do it. But yeah, I mean, I think one of the best ways I'm trying to create that, like, oh my God, you're eating. Yeah, I'm showing it, but I'm not necessarily encouraging you to eat it raw. You can, it's your choice. I'm not going to feel bad if you get sick or if something happens. Point being, you got to get it from a healthy animal. I would never just go to the fucking store and just be like, oh, that grain fed, whatever. No, you got to get really good stuff. If you don't like the thought of it, like, oh my God, liver, just get a liver supplement. I have the links in my Amazon store. Get the the liver. Great. You'll feel amazing. It's not as good, I would say. Nothing desiccated will be good as eating the real thing, but you're going to get the benefits. Absolutely. It's going to be so good for you. So you don't have to, I mean, a lot of the organs that I consume, I have a fridge. I got tons. I got kidney. I got spleen. I just don't know if I'm going to cook it and eat it. Like, I'm not an expert on cooking organ meats. Like, I know how to cook liver, but I'm like, look, I'm ease of act. Here's how I cook, how I live. Obviously, look at how much thought I put into my wardrobe. I wear American flag shorts. I'm good to go. All right. I don't complicate my shit. My food is consistent. My clothes are consistent. I don't like using extra brain space. My brain doesn't stop as it is. I simplify. I simplify and I execute. So when it comes to me, I want the shit in my body. I'm not sitting there like, ooh, I'm not a chef, like cooking different organ meats. Like right there, we have a spleen, a sausage in my body and I'm good. Like in my body. How do you cook your steak? I put salt on it. I fucking put it on the pan in beef tallow and I put it in my mouth. So, so I have the supplements. I have the ancestral supplements. I have like spleen. I have intestines. I'm not sitting there fucking cooking up intestines. I have kidney. I have a bone. So I take the supplements too, but those are food. That's desiccated organs. It's not like, oh, I'm taking an extra supplement. I'm eating food, but I'm not going to cook that every day. It's not convenient. So I have that in the freezer, but I just don't have the interest to really look up and how to prepare it. I will eventually, but I do the liver, but that's why I eat it raw. I want the real thing. Just want it in. I eat that in heart. Actually, I do cook heart. So beef liver and beef heart, really, if you're eating nose to tail and you're getting bone broth and you're taking some of the other supplements, you're getting a nice blend. Like I'm not encouraging you to, hey, you have to go eat brain or go eat thymus or go, fry up some bull testicles or some adrenal glands. You need to know how to do it. So maybe if I'm one day I'm feeling a little bit frisky, maybe we'll do some kind of like Swole fam, little cooking video, make it like a fun thing and see if I can do it. And we could do like a recipe together and we can have fun. I'll probably butcher it, but it could be cool. But I have it. I have so I have the supplements. I also have some, the real stuff too, but I have the kidney, I have spleen in the freezer. I have heart. What else do I have? Heart. I don't think anything else. I was like, that's enough that I might cook. But I do cook the liver I eat raw and the heart is delicious. Cook it like a steak, soak it in balsamic the night before. Awesome. Ursum. And I just don't want people say like, well, anytime you heat or add energy or do something to the food, yeah, you're going to eradicate some nutrients. Does that mean if you cook your liver, you're not getting any nutrients? No, of course not. But you're adding to the environment and you're adding a lot of heat and you could be adding, carcinogens and, other types of, depends on how you're cooking it, what you're cooking it in. And you can definitely destroy a lot of the nutrients, especially if you overcook it. And liver is not something you want to overcook. Like you cook that too much, you're eating a fucking shoe. and it's going to ruin your experience with liver. And you don't need that much. You don't need a ton of liver. So when I eat it raw, it's like 2 ounces a day. It's not a lot. I'm not sitting there eating a liver steak. If you have a lot of liver one day, like you could have, a pound of liver, or 8 ounces of liver, but then you shouldn't be having any. You don't need any because you're getting the usable form of vitamin A and other nutrients. So your body usually, if you have vitamin A, your body will convert as much as it needs, and then it won't convert anymore. If you get in the form of like beta carotene or something like that. But if you're consuming in the form you're getting retinol, the actual usable form, yeah, you can overdo it, but usually chronic. But having like an ounce or two a day, I haven't had zero problem. It feels amazing. All right, so is that all the questions? Are we good? We got some more from we got some more questions. Where do you order organ meats? Oh, I'll have a link. I order them. You can order them. I guess there are a bunch of sites. Wellness Meats, US Wellness Meats is a great one. I have a link, an affiliate link that I'm going to be putting in the Swole fam, so you can access them. There's a lot of places you can order online or your local butcher, but I'm going to put that link in the in the library when you log in. I'll put the library right where you're kind of clicking on the Amazon store. So let me actually make a note so I could do that. I got a new link from them. Link. So I'll put that in, when you log into your library in Swolenormous X, Swole fam. And then I'll put the link in there where you would normally click for the Amazon store, that little bar at the top. And this is the United States. I don't know if they ship to Canada. I don't think it's international. Ooh, it smells good in here. Liver and bacon, so good. It is good. Liver and onions, a lot of times people like that because they kind of get that breakdown with the onions. Brain's good. Heart stew. I'm a simple man. Microwave's my best friend. I avoid the microwave. If you, Randy, you're not going to use the microwave. Yeah, listen to that Joe Rogan podcast, 1618. Don't use plastic. Don't put plastic in the microwave. I never microwave anything. I detest a microwave. Personally. Persephone. APS, going from eating too much sugar to none at all. How should I prepare for the withdrawal side effects? I don't know exactly what's going to go on with you. Plenty of water, plenty of sleep. If you're going cold, it is cold turkey. Like you might have headaches. I know a lot of people that get headaches. What have you experienced? I know a lot of people that cut out sugar, they get headaches. You might have, if you're doing keto, for example, you might have something called keto flu where you just kind of get runny nose and stuff. It's totally normal. Your body's just shifting through different, processes, and it's kind of just freaking out a little bit. But understand when you cut out carbohydrates and sugars like that, you might lose more water. So drink plenty of water. Make sure you're getting your minerals. You can grind a little bit of like Celtic sea salt or something in the water. Make sure you're drinking plenty of it. Check with your medical professional, right? With your medications, make sure you're not doing anything that's going to cause you any risk, of course. I like that too. Use some raw local honey. That's always good. If you're getting raw honey, make sure you get local. If you go to Whole Foods or a farmer's market, usually it'll say local. It's very important. It'll help with allergies because the bees are, creating the honey based on the pollen and stuff in your area or local in your state. So people that have allergies, they're just surrounded by environmental toxins. They're not breathing through their nose or breathing through their mouth. So they're mouth breathers. They're, eating garbage food. It's all compounded. The more you learn about everything that is working against you in this world, it's holy shit. So many things are a negative, and that can overwhelm people because oh my God, the EMFs, and you're looking at the containers and the plastics and everything in the food and all the coatings and stuff that's endocrine disruption and fucking up our hormone balance and our body's internal signals. And then you have all the sugars, and you have then you're having sleep issues, and then you're not drinking enough water, you're not sleeping properly, you're stressed out because of your job, you're stressed out because of the media and the news, and then you're stressed out because everyone's talking about everything. You're not meditating, you are not doing any kind of mobility or exercise, and people are just completely surrounded and inundated with garbage. So it's not so much that you're eliminating a lot of crap, it's that if you are focused on the right shit, and I want everyone to take from this, and we can wrap it up. If you are focused on your shit that works best for you, like the way I do, everything else, all the commercials, all the noise, all the X, Y, and Z that's going on, I am so tunnel vision. It doesn't matter. I don't know about it. I don't give a fuck. I look at certain sources. I know reliable sources, and I check in on those to get an idea of what's going on in the media. Socially, I listen to a lot of podcasts. You don't get exposed to anywhere near as much bullshit. You're not susceptible to the algorithms and such. That's why podcasts are awesome. You're not getting eye fucked with ads. You're listening to real conversations. I mean, the truth is there, X-Files style. The truth is out there. It is, but you have to want to look for it. But once you know what you're doing and you're focused in your tunnel vision, you're focused on the shit that works best for you, cheat meals doesn't even register in my brain. It's not on my radar. Cheat meal for what? Like, I don't understand. It doesn't compute. Oh, I don't live in a world of excuses. I don't live in a world of, of offsetting or outsourcing my health. I understand that these habits and these things that we do to our bodies, yeah, they build up over time. You think a cheat meal once a week is not bad? Okay. There are 52 weeks in a year. That's 52 times a year. How many years? 10 years? That's 520 times. Okay. How about 20 years? That's 1,000 days where you fucked your world up. Are you literally doing it only one day a week? So one day a week, you're completely going out, drinking, eating crap. You're one day a week. I mean, some weeks in those 20 years, you're going to be doing it twice a week. Hell, sometimes you're going to be on vacation. You'll do it for 7 days straight. You might do it a little bit every day. You might have a soda every single day plus your cheat day, because only one soda a day. So you're doing that 7 days a week, right? 7 days a week, one soda a day plus a cheat day on Saturdays. So in 20 years, you're doing it 1,000 times. And then you're doing it, 365 times 20 for a soda a day. So then you add all that up, and then that's not the only thing that you're doing, right? You're also doing other things, and you had some chips here, you had some candy here. These are all instances, and they add up over a lifetime. And yeah, you wonder like, oh my God, I have diabetes or I have cancer, and I have yeah, you've been exposing yourself to this shit at low levels all the time for your entire life. Why are you shocked? Why are you shocked? You were completely fine being punched out your entire life. Oh, now you have an issue with it. Oh, because it's irreversible and now it's sitting on your face. So famous saying and famous, concept is, all this stuff, like your diabetes, all this stuff, it's gradually, and then suddenly, oh my God, it came out of nowhere. No, it didn't. You've been working towards this your entire life. And rather than take personal responsibility, people will flip it and be like, well, my body's beautiful. Or diabetes. Oh, I'm just getting old. Oh, it's just my back pain. Oh, I have diabetes. I just have to take my medication, but I can still have garbage food. People are fucking lost. There's so much noise and bullshit. It just makes me sick. So. Yeah, I listen to podcasts all the time. Podcasts, audiobooks. I am so unplugged from, I'm never on Instagram. Rarely. I'll do a couple stories now and again. I don't fuck Instagram. I use TikTok, but I don't consume on TikTok. Every once in a while, I do get trapped like everyone does, but it's usually to duet things or I'll favorite things. I'll be like, cool, I'll do that. It's usually research. Got to be careful because you'll get fucking trapped. But, I'm just delivering salty sack. I don't look at YouTube. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea who's posting what. I have no idea if all these other YouTubers are still alive. I never search. I just don't care. Like if you ask me, I have no idea what is going on YouTube. Like I don't care. I'll make the content. I'll drop the sack. We got a Nuts on Chin coming soon. We got some more Forging Pillars. So still dropping, we're here on YouTube right now, but I don't know what's going on. I don't care what anyone else on YouTube is doing. I don't care. I don't have time to care. I'm busy doing my shit. I'm busy fucking outside exercising, taking care of myself, doing yoga, trying to drop some salty sack, answer some questions, unfuck people's brains. Ain't got time for that shit. Stop consuming. I mean, look, I shouldn't say stop consuming. Never stop learning, but you want to go to learn. Like YouTube is great. It's amazing. But you can go on and search a video to learn something. The internet's great. It's all great, but you can use it to send a message, use it to learn. Don't just sit there and come to be inspired, right? It's your fucking community. What do you surround yourself with? Right? What do you surround yourself? Who are you surrounding yourself with? But if you go to a podcast, you go to get certain information. I'm subscribed to a lot of podcasts. I don't listen to all of them every day, but they're there. So I'm reaching from different areas. I'm reaching from all different things, politics, tech, finance, everything. And I dabble and I consume a lot of information, and I use the rest of the time to think through things. And there's so many similarities in crossing over, and the more you expose yourself, but that's the episode I did today. So if you like this podcast, make sure you check out the other one. We got that available now. The Swole Enormous audio experience got a couple shows, but the main ones that have been pumped out haven't updated the Red, White, and Swole and Swole Enormous Procast in a while. But obviously Daily Swole every day, but Swole Enormous audio experience is fire. And today I was talking about, oh Jesus, what the hell was it? I just remembered, and I went to talk about this and I forgot what the title was. Let me just look it up on my phone right now. So today was Allow Yourself to Be Human. Oh yeah, it was about free time and creative time and speech. So make sure that you check out today's episode on the audio experience and leave a review there too. If you haven't yet left a review, if you've left a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts for the Daily Swole, appreciate it. Makes a huge difference, but make sure you also do so on the audio experience. Let's blow that up a little bit. Get some good Swolosophy over there. But today I was talking about allow yourself to be human, and people don't have free time. Humans, we've evolved with free time to be creative, to think, to use our brains. And there's so much information coming at us, but when's the last time you sat and just gave yourself time to think? And you had the time to think. A lot of people are running through their lives and I've got to be at work a certain time, come back and pick up the kid and go to a sports game and come back for dinner and then go to sleep at this and have this. And it's hectic. You never have time. That's why mindfulness training is so important. But what I've been doing, what I've tried to do for the last several years is my goal is just to give myself, and it's not free time because I'm always working. And when I just, it's been a process for me personally. Because I'm always working, essentially. I'm always engaged, but it doesn't feel like work. So what I do never feels like work. I love creating this content. I love, providing all the content, Swole Enormous X. I love the Swole fam. So it never feels like work. So I always feel underaccomplished because I never feel like I'm doing any work because it doesn't feel like work. I enjoy it, but it's a lot of effort and time. And when I'm not necessarily doing that, I'm listening to a podcast or I'm learning, which is still technically work. I'm absorbing. So, but sitting around for someone that is passionate, that, you want to see what you're doing, putting in work, if you're just sitting around doing nothing, quote unquote, it doesn't seem like you're doing anything. So you feel like anxious and you want to keep on going and doing more and more. It's not always about more and more and more. It depends on the context. So my brain is always thinking. So I'm listening to a podcast. I categorize everything as work, as effort. So I'm listening to a podcast. I'm learning. That's information. That's content. That's content that I can share, that I can internalize, learn, think about, generate new ideas, and then share it with all of you, or use it for myself, or both, or whatever it is. It's just, it all filters in. So I think differently. I think differently about my time. Like when I'm not here on the podcast, when I'm outside, I'll go outside and I'll just think, and I'll use the mace bell and I'm just swinging it, just thinking, listening to a podcast or something, or listening to an audiobook, or just thinking about something, or a new release, something, or I'll lay down at night, finally, in the middle of the night, and and I'll remember a great idea for the Swole film, or a great idea for a new section or something I want to develop, and I'll write it down. So my brain's always working, and I need a lot of time while doing other stuff, but I just need a lot of time for that to work itself out. And, entrepreneur, business owner, creative minds, you need time. You need time. So I just need a lot of freedom in that sense. So I work my ass off, but all I do is I try to mold my life and what I do around what I enjoy, what I'm passionate about, and what my strengths are, and what I want my life. Customize your life, customize your nutrition, customize your life. Work towards making your life what you want to do. It works best for you. So I continuously do that. And I'm just learning all the time how to treat myself and how to give myself the best opportunity to create the best content, to be the best me. And since moving and being here and shifting perspective on certain things and addressing things in a different way, and just, it's always getting better. That's why we've been crushing it with content. We've been crushing it in the Swole fam, and the ideas and shit that we have coming up. It's fucking unreal. The stuff that's coming for Swolenormous X and the Swole fam. It's just incredible. We'll talk more about it. Maybe not tomorrow, but this year, like even within the next month, it's going to be got some big stuff coming, big moves. And like I always say, it's not always like, oh, there's more stuff. We just have major improvements all the time. We're always adding, always making moves, and being in a good headspace and optimizing for your own wellness mentally and physically will give you the best ability to perform well in all areas of your life. I agree. Sydney, follow your passion and you'll never work a day in your life. Oh, yeah, passion's great. You also have to be good at it too. You can be passionate. Like it has to be realistic, right? It has to be something that you can actually do. So, Erica, I need to focus more on mindfulness. Do it. Do it. Do it. There you go. Peaceful Bandit. I think better when I walk. Walking's great. It's funny because now with the house, I'm not walking Papa Swolio. I've been saying like, hey, I'll get back into the flow and start walking her so she gets more exercise. We both go outside and she's laying there. But walking is great. Frees the mind. Frees the mind to think about other things. All right. Let's see. Scrolling through. We got to wrap this up. I got food. It's getting late, but in a good way. All right. Let's give away the Swole card. We'll come back. We got more questions. Did you hear that? I think Papa Swolio tried to open the door because at the last place we had like I had straps around the door for bands. So when it closed, it never really closed. So she would like push it open. I literally just heard like a boom against the door. I think she tries to push it open, but this door actually closes completely. Yeah, it was her. I heard. She jumped on the door and couldn't get it open. Ah, what a beesh. What a beesh. Should we bring her in? You want to see her? Should we get her in here? Should we get some Papa in here? What do you think? What do you think? We got time for that? We got time? No? No? No Papa? Nah, you don't want Papa. No Papa? No? Don't bring her in? No. How dare you? Yeah, no Papa? Or you want Papa?
How dare you?
Get the Papa. All right, okay, all right, sorry. All right, so we'll come back. What do we see here? Dun, dun, dun. We got a couple soundboards. Let's see. Let's get some Powdered Toast Man. Powdered Toast Man! All right, stay here. I'll leave the mic on. Come here, baby. Baby girl. Come here. You just pushed the door open. I'm still live. Yeah. Come on. Come on. No, because I was live and I was about to shut up. I heard boom. Yeah. Ah, there we are. There she is. Ah, you ready for the man cast? Hold on. I need my headphones on. Oh, you can see my... Oh, that's right. I walked through. You can see the legs. All right, here we go. We got some sexy bish. Hey! Oh, I can see my legs. Oh, no. Oh, no, they saw my legs. Can you imagine? Here's the bish. Let's get some applause. Wait. Wait. Hey! Don't do that. It's a little too much. Yeah. A little too, when she waves, it's a little too stiff, a little too Sig Heil. Yeah. Yeah. Got to watch that out. You don't want to get canceled, pup. You don't want to get canceled. Sheesh. You want to see her play the piano? All right, let's do that. We got to give away the Swole card. You want to pick someone? Who wins? You want to pick someone? Love how she just stares off into space. Can I bite your nose? Come here. I can bite her ear. It's pretty tasty. It doesn't get too much hair in my mouth. It looks like you hunch over. Like she looks like such a chunker like that. You're not that chunky. Chunky monkey. All right, here we go. We got to give away the Swole card. You're heavy. You're so dense, so muscular. All right, let's give away the Swole card. Let's see. Go to the fucking gym. Why are you sniffing my burp? You're gross. Oh, we gotta fucking. Let's see. Scrolling my left hand. Scrolling. No. One more. Okay, one more time. All right, sorry. All right, hold on. I have to start that again. Okay, I'm trying to scroll. No, nothing. Someone said something about a buttered ribeye. No. God damn it. She's getting heavy. Oh, you're so heavy. Oh, good girl. All right, you should. Ow, my nips. What you doing? All right, sit right there. Hold on. We gotta hit the button again. I didn't realize you took up so much space. It's ridiculous. Scroll, stop. Poor Papa. Poor Papa. Oh, we got a winner. It's Annika Skulanda. Congratulations. We have a winner. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, God, you are hairy. Oh, my goodness. Congratulations, Annika. It's been a minute. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Annika. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1815 in the subject. Oh, and your mailing address in the body of the email. I did landmine chest presses today. So like my pinching ability, my holding, my chest is like cramping up. Why are you so disrespectful when I do the... Why are you so uncomfortable? We're going to go other direction. You're so cute. Can I bite your face? Thank you. Oh, wow. You're such a good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. All right, let's do the piano. Let's get everyone. Okay. All right. So we got the... It's a falcon. Oh, no. All right, let's play the piano. Come on now. Come on. All right, let's get this going. Here we go. You ready? You ready? You gotta do the piano. You ready? Okay. Here we go. You ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, one more. I don't even know my own song. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Ready? Ready? Nice. Very nice. Impressive. Ooh. She's insane. Look at her.
Chicks will dig you, or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into. Boom shakalaka!
Here we go. Gotta hit it hard, baby. Hit it real hard. Hit it hard. Poor dog. Say goodbye. All right. Okay. Okay. I know you're excited. I know you're excited. You're excited. Now she's really excited. Now she's really excited. Okay, fam. Whew, man, that was intense. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Remember, it's almost 11 o'clock. There's still a couple, like an hour left for the early bird special. If you're not yet a member, consider joining because now we got the early bird that's ending in 1 hour, midnight Eastern time. So last chance for the early bird special, but best time to join is the Summer Swole, swolenormousx.com/Summer Swole. Yesterday, last night's episode is available or should be available. It was uploaded. So hopefully it's finalized, published. But episode 1814, if you missed the Swole After Dark last night, like, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Check the announcements on the Facebook page because you got the links there to download. But of course, we'll be doing another one soon. Tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. Again, another reason why it's the perfect time to join. Tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. We got new releases April 26th, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss out on that. You're very, very welcome, Annika. Congratulations on winning today's Swole card. And thank you everyone for tuning in to an amazing Ask Papa Swolio live. You know, sometimes we miss, but sometimes we fucking land it.
The three-letter word, jobs, Jobs.
That's right.
I got hairy legs.
We know. We know. We'll see you tomorrow for the accountability meeting, 12 noon Eastern time. Be there or be square. Peace, Mageese, deuce, magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I gift rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in